Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and as always I hope you're doing well. Sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase retro kits from the 60s all the way through to the early 2000s, including the 1976 home shirt that inspired this season's home kit, the 1980 FA Cup final Trevor Brooking shirt that inspired this season's away kit. There's last season's away kit even, so I'm going into last season's spiel there. So guys, you know the spill. So any purchase made through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel will be getting will be going to obviously to improve the channel. So thank you very much. Of course, this is being broadcast live on Thursday night at 7 o'clock, and for those patrons, as part of your Patreon agreement, you will get to see this video live 24 hours before being available to YouTube. So thank you very much to it for everybody that may be watching. So as I say, this is the preview of Wolves at home at the London Stadium on Sunday evening at 7 o'clock live on BT Sport. So let's crack on to it straight away. The referee for this game is Martin Atkinson, with assistance of Adam Dunn, Dan Cook, and the fourth official is Robert Jones. On VAR is Graham Scott, and the assistant VAR is Derek Eaton. So Atkinson's not exactly my first choice of person, of course. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. Now, in our last 6 games against Wolves, we won twice and lost 4. Those last 4 losses have been when they've been back in the Premier League after being relegated down to the Championship. You know, Wolves have got a very, very good plan for what they wanted to do, and they've kept it massively. They were pushing for Europe, and they're going to be trying again to be pushing for Europe again this weekend. So, you know, Wolves will have a 3-4-3 formation, which I'm sure we will have at the same point. It's just down to the fact that it's you know me, guys. I don't like 3 at the back. It really doesn't seem to work for West Ham properly. I can understand why both teams were going to be using it, but for me, you know, it's not looking good from our point of view, especially bearing in mind the last few games. You know, don't get me wrong, the League Cup games, which we'll come on to in a minute, have been very, very good, but Wolves are a very, very hard team to beat. Turning to premierinjuries.com, Fernando Marçal is out with some form of injury. It doesn't say what. It just said he felt something prior to the build-up of the Man City game on Sunday, and he's been currently assessed. Otto is out with a knee injury with no return date as yet. They've also done some good business in the summer as well so far in the transfer window. They've sold Jota to Liverpool, and they bought in right back Nelson Semedo, I think he pronounced that, from Barcelona. So reinforcing in the right areas. They needed a right back apparently, and they got one, and they've got a very, very good player as well for that matter. And as I said, that, you know, they're trying to clearly keep pushing to for Europe. Now, of course, let's turn over to West Ham themselves. I mean, last time out, we lost 2-1 to Arsenal away at the Emirates on Saturday afternoon. Losing by 1 goal for the last 2 games away at the Emirates in the last 6 months, it's not too bad a thing from one point of view. I thought in both games, the last time we played Arsenal away was towards the end of last season, and you know, we had quite a good performance, but just a little bit of lapse from Fornals. And on Saturday as well, when we were there, yeah, not the best of ideas from a couple of decision making, but in general, you know, we played better in the second half than we did in the first. I mean, let's put it that way. Of course, on Tuesday night we smashed Hull 5-1. A brace from Yarmolenko, a brace from Allaire, and also a goal from a very, very well set up goal by Yarmolenko for Snodgrass as well. So to beat it 5-1, we very, very impressed with Ashby when he made his debut, as we talked about on Wednesday night. Very impressed with his attitude. Now, of course, as we all know, we lost David Moyes, Issa Diop, and Josh Cullen to COVID symptoms an hour or so before the game. So Diop's going to be self-isolating. I can't really see Cullen having much of an impact on this from this point of view in this game. But as I said, you know, it's a shame. You know, I mean, obviously David Moyes, I mean, apparently all 3 are asymptomatic, but they're all going to be self-isolating for the next week or so as a result of it. I do feel that Moyes is still going to be picking the starting 11 and handing it to Irvin. I mean, I guess unless anything happens, but there has been talk that he will be using an earpiece to monitor the games and what's been going on. But it seems that Harrison Ashby is okay. That he dislocated his finger on Tuesday night, but I'm hoping he's going to be all right for when we play Everton on Wednesday evening. Now, Nobes and Haller are showing us 50% chance of returning to the squad due to Nobes' knee injury, and also apparently Haller's had a tight hamstring, which I don't really believe. I can't see this being the case in any shape or form. I really don't understand it. But at the end of the day, what it is. But I massively question Haller's injury. I seriously do. Now, of course, just before we go on to the team sheet, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been subscribing to the channel over the last few days. It's been some nice growth, not huge growth, but some nice growth over the last few days. So thank you very much to everyone that's done that. Over the last 4 weeks, 53% of you that are watching all this content are still unsubscribed. So it's gone down a little bit, but we've still got over half of the audience for this channel is unsubscribed. So please do click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. So as always, guys, let's wrap this video up by talking about the team sheet. Now, this was very difficult to try and select this. As I said earlier, I'm not a big fan of the 3-4-3 formation at all. It really does worry me, but at the same point, I know Moyes is going to use it. But for me, this is the starting 11. That it took me a good couple of days to try and figure this one out, trying to fit people in here and there, but this is my starting 11.
Fabianski in goal, with a back four of Johnson, Balbuena, Ogbonna and Creswell. Souček and Rice as the holding midfielders. Bowen on the right, Yarmolenko on the left, and Antonio and Haller up front.
Now, as I said, this came. I had a lot of thinking to do, but I know, as I say, I know we're going to match the formation that Wolves use. It's going to be a 3-4-3, but I just want to have a bit of a change. I want to have a flat back four in the back there. Ben Johnson has quite rightly earned his position, and I guarantee if Ashby was okay, I guarantee he would probably be making the right start. I know that Fredericks is going to be the attacking wing back, and I'm pretty sure that Masuaku is going to be the attacking wing back on the left hand side as well. But a 4-2-2-2 formation, I think, will really help. Because obviously Rice and Souček can jump into the midfield when needed, and as we know, box to box, Rice can do that as well. Not to the extent that Souček can, but I think I just genuinely I think that Yarmolenko deserves a run out on the left hand side. We really do. So guys, as always, let me know what your thoughts are on this. And so there's not going to be any more content. I've done 4 days straight now. For those watching on YouTube, you won't be seeing this until Friday evening, but I've done 4 days worth of content. I'm not going to be doing anything for the next couple of days. Hopefully we'll be able to live watch along on Sunday in case anything strange happens in the next 48 hours as the time of you guys watching this on YouTube. But in the meantime, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your week, and as I say, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. All the best.